Food insecurity is rising in Utah, and one local group is stepping up with more than just meals. Jeanette is here to show how the Food Justice Coalition is feeding families across the state and why they need your help right now more than ever. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on.
Of course, thank you for being here. Now, we know food insecurity is rising right here in Utah. What are you seeing, though, right now?
We're seeing an increasing level of families that are applying for our program since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
We've seen a pretty dramatic rise in requests for support.
Sure, so people are just requesting more, and you're seeing many people daily?
Yes, we're seeing not only more families applying for the program, we're seeing a higher number of meal requests per day per family.
Okay.
So whereas they were, previously requesting 4 meals a day, they're now requesting 6 to 10. And so it's a pretty dramatic rise.
So just more in general?
More in general.
Okay, and your meals are more than just food. They're also culturally relevant and nutrient dense. Why is that so important in the fight against hunger?
It's important because we want to make sure that in a systemic way, we're not just offering calories, we're offering nutrients. Our goal at the Food Justice Coalition is to nourish families. We want to make sure that they have access to the foods that are sometimes pretty out of reach. That's typically, fruits and vegetables that come at a higher price point. And right now, you're seeing a lot of those products still, they're pretty pricey. Food costs are still rising. And in order to be able, to have access to more nutrient-dense foods, you're paying a pretty penny for that. And so we want to combat that with our meals.
Absolutely. And you've served tens of thousands of people, Jeanette, with the help of volunteers and community partners. What has made that possible so far? So much has made that possible. Primarily our donors who donate what they can to help us put these programs on. I can't stress how important having unrestricted funds from our donors. It's just critical. It's everything.
It is. Our volunteers as well. We have hundreds of volunteers that help us prepare these meals and deliver them to families. And our amazing partners. We have 2 amazing partners that help us offset the cost of our programs by or overhead, I should say, by giving us free office space and free kitchen space.
Oh, that's nice. That's very important as well. Yeah, that is
It
everything.
is.
Now, right now you're facing a funding crisis. Can you share what's at stake if support does not come through?
Yes, we are facing a $50,000 shortfall. I am happy to say that we've fundraised, a pretty decent amount. We're at about $23,000 fundraised.
Okay.
We're trying to get to $25,000 because a very generous donor has offered us a $25,000 match.
Amazing, amazing. Where can we go for more information, and how can we help?
The website, Food Justice Coalition, which you're probably seeing on your screen. If you can go there and either sign up to help us volunteer or make a donation, there's a button to do that. That would be incredibly helpful.
Okay, let's feed people quality meals, that they deserve, so they don't have to worry about where they're getting their next meal. We appreciate everything you're doing, Jeanette. Thank you for being here.
Thank you again for having us on.